Zulip is a full-featured open-source team chat platform, same category as Slack or Microsoft Teams, but with a genuinely different core idea: real threaded conversations instead of one endless scrolling channel. Markdown optimized messages, emoji reactions, inline image editing, drag and drop file uploads, and it even supports replying to notifications by email instead of opening the app. And because it's open source, your team's conversations live on infrastructure you control, not a vendor's servers with a vendor's data retention policy. The reason more teams don't self-host their chat platform is the same story every time. A real production chat tool needs a caching layer to stay responsive under real usage, object storage for the files and images people share, and email that reliably delivers notifications, not just a server process running in the background. FOSSonCloud by the AWS consulting firm Ordinary Experts packages all of that into a single cloud formation stack: an S3 bucket for user-generated content, Elasticache Redis for caching, and SES with EasyDKIM for email, all running on a custom AMI built for Zulip, wired together automatically and designed to scale as your team grows. It's fully open source, so you can read every line on GitHub before you deploy it. This video walks you through the entire setup. Before you deploy, you need two things: a Route 53 hosted zone and an SSL certificate. To obtain these, go to Certificate Manager in the AWS console. If you already have a certificate, click into it. If you don't, click Request, Public Certificate, and enter your fully qualified domain name. Once you request it, it'll take you to a page that looks like this. Copy your ARN value and make sure your domain name is created in Route 53. Next, you need to subscribe to the Zulip pattern by FOSSonCloud. From the website, go to the Zulip products page and click Deploy on AWS Marketplace. Or you could go directly to the AWS Marketplace and search Zulip on AWS by FOSSonCloud. Click View Purchase Options and subscribe. Once you've subscribed, click Launch Your Software and launch it with CloudFormation. This will take you to a preloaded template, and all you have to do is configure a few parameters. The first parameter is the stack name. This can be any name that you'll recognize, so I'll use Zulip Demo. The next thing you want to fill out is the admin email. Though this is optional, you want to make sure it's an address that you can access. If it's not specified, it'll go Zulip at DNS hostname. And if that's not an actual email, you'll receive an error. So I'll use iris@ordinaryexperts.com. Next is the incoming email ingress cider. This is required, so even if you set your enable incoming email to false, you still have to fill it out. And now we're at the ALB-ACM certificate ARN. This is the value that we copied earlier. Ingress cider will tell you who can reach the site. If this is an internal company chat tool, this is worth locking down to your Office or VPN's IP range rather than leaving it open to the public internet. For the DNS Route 53 hosted zone name, this is your root domain, exactly as it appears in Route 53. The DNS hostname is the subdomain prefix, so combined with your hosted zone, this is where your instance will live. And finally, the create SES domain identity. Leave it as true if this is your first deploy for this domain. However, if you already have an SES identity for this domain from a previous stack, set it to false. Everything else you can leave as default. Make sure you hit acknowledge, and then you can deploy your stack. The stack will take about 15 to 20 minutes to fully deploy. One thing important to note about the email is that Zulip relies on email for account invitations, notifications, and its reply by email feature, so this matters more than in most patterns. A fresh SES setup starts in sandbox mode, meaning you can only send to addresses you've manually verified in the SES console. Before inviting your real team, either verify your test addresses individually or request SES production access. Once the stack shows Create Complete, go to the Outputs tab. You'll need to create an initial organization, so copy the following command and open up an EC2 instance. To do that, go to EC2 in the AWS console. and find your running instance. Click Connect with SSM Session Manager, and then paste your command. Copy the link and open it up in a new tab. From there, Zulip's own setup wizard will walk you through creating your organization and your first admin account. From there, you can invite your team, create streams, and configure notification settings. That's the full setup, a production-ready, full-featured team chat platform with real caching, storage, and email delivery all wired together live in your own AWS account, deployed from a single CloudFormation template. Real ownership of your team's conversations without the operational headache. And if you run into anything, every FOSSonCloud deployment includes a free 1-hour onboarding Zoom session. Our team will walk you through your specific setup, answer questions, and get you running. Ongoing email support with a 2-business-day response time is included as well. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to working with you.